Hello guys and welcome back to the show floor here at Gamescom 2015. We're here at the Elite Dangerous booth again. If you've just tuned in, we've been doing some amazing things all day. We've met some people down on the show floor. We've been giving away Gamescom exclusive paint jobs. Yesterday and the day before we're giving away the chance to name your own planet. And in fact, we're doing that again today. All you've got to do is use the hashtag EDGC15 and answer the question on Twitter. If you could name a planet, what would you name your planet and why? If you do that, you'll be entered into the draw, which we'll be doing at the end of the day, around about 4:30. I think we're doing that draw.
That's our time.
That's our time.
So 3:30 UK.
3:30 BST. There you go. How about that? Thanks for reminding me of that, Gareth.
All right.
That's why we have you here, to remind me of those little things like that.
Someone's got to keep you right.
I've brought Gareth back because we're actually about to do a CQC tournament, starting very, very, very soon. We have the returning champion from yesterday.
We do indeed.
Who was absolutely amazing. He did such an amazing job. He came up here and had a chat with us. And maybe we will be having a chat with him again today about his return journey. But hey, let's find out. First of all, we'll see
if anyone can unseat him.
Yeah, it'd be impressive. You did an amazing job yesterday at Shoutcasting at talking over the action. So we thought we'd bring you back to get you to do that again. We'll start that in just a moment. But I do want to answer the question from before the break, which was, what was Neil Armstrong's famous phrase? So people entered that, and I picked somebody at random to win the Gamescom exclusive paint job skin. And the winner is, let's bring it here, let's have a look, let me find it. We have, well, the answer of course is, and I know it's a very debated thing, whether he misquoted it or not.
Can I do it in the voice?
You can do it in the voice.
That's one small step for man, that's one giant leap for mankind.
I don't know why I let you do that, but in some ways I'm very glad I did. In others, not so glad. So basically, yeah, we have the person who wants that is at Boris Terry, James Terry. So congratulations at James Terry, Boris Terry. Thank you very much. Very good, very good. So you've got your exclusive Gamescom paint job. Make sure you email community@elitedangerous.com to actually pick up that paint job skin. It's not going to come out till the next major game update, but you can at least get your codes sorted for it now. I don't know if we're nearly ready to show some footage on the screens. Here we go.
Right,
so
we're in the match already.
I don't think this is the match. I think this is the warm-up. Yeah, we're just going to be talking in general terms about it. I think those guys have just sat down, so they're making sure. Before we do talk about it a little bit, though, that little the last segment that we just did, I invaded Dan, Danny, and Jay as they were doing their hard work. I don't know if anyone saw it. It was quite fun. I think you should go back and check it out if you haven't seen it. But Jay... Dan has dealt with some real celebrities and royalty, and then he has to put up with me bombarding in there. He's dealt with Prince Charles and people like that. So he's dealt with all this royalty and all these famous people, and then me.
And there's you badging in his office.
So it's like a new high in his career, I think, is having me around. Anyway, so yeah, let's have a look at what's going on screen. So generally, you didn't play CQC until you came here, right?
No. First time I got my hands on it was on Wednesday. I'd never even picked up an Xbox One pad until Wednesday. I'm a PC gamer through and through, really. But no, I absolutely love it. It took some effort for me personally to get to grips with the Xbox control scheme. However, soon got used to it, soon got cracking, and yeah, I'd like to think I can make a fair whack for myself, nowhere near as good as some of these guys.
Yeah, they're really good. We do have, I think, a couple of the ambassadors are in the mix here as well. So who knows? Let's see. Maybe an ambassador will win. We'll bring up the person who isn't an ambassador. Whoever. Hopefully, well, we'll see. I mean, I'm really, really interested because the ambassadors have had time to play it themselves in the evenings and stuff just after the show before it closes. But yeah, talk us through a few things about CQC that you thought made it interesting as an addition to the Elite Dangerous experience rather than a replacement.
It's a very good change of pace, personally, I find it. You can be out doing exploring, just taking your time, drifting from system to system, and you just get that itch for blood, quite simply. And so instead of just turning around and hightailing back to human space, you could just log on this and blow things up continually.
Yeah,
and it's just really good, fast-paced, small ship action. And it also means that you're not going to get ganked unexpectedly.
Yeah, and then have to pay your insurance costs as well.
Indeed, it is just free, fun, frenzy, really.
I think something that you said yesterday as well, and in about 4 minutes' time, we're going to actually kick off with the proper match. As you can see, it's counting down now. You said yesterday something about having the chance to use those smaller ships again.
Oh, yes.
Because, of course, haven't used those since way back when you first started playing.
Yeah.
Because now you moved on from those because you're flying around in Anaconda now, am I right?
No, it's not me with the Anaconda. Okay. The biggest thing I have so far is the Clipper, and that's just a flying cargo hold with wings.
Is that because of is that your choice to not upgrade to the Anaconda, or is it
I've
you
got a
literally
Vulture for combat. That's my combat ship. I just haven't really got any higher, but no, I'm just maximising it for trade, keeping it light, fast, and just a big box with wings.
Yeah, so I mean, we can talk about a few of these types of things on here as well that are going on now. We have the power-ups here. I think this is going to be the speed boost that we have to
the green one. The green one is speed boost. This
that was
map's
awesome,
really
by
good.
the way. That turn in there as they were dropping through to make sure they turned back quickly. That's a really smart. Didn't manage to actually get out of the way of the hunter.
No.
That was
But
really interesting
with that
play.
particular pickup, if you get it at the wrong angle, it actually flings you out of bounds, so you have to be really careful picking that up.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's something I didn't know. That's something that like you don't even consider when looking at these maps. But
so it's
it
right
looks
out
like,
on the edge of the map.
It looks like Two Pirateer is actually about to win this before the time is up.
Yeah,
I'd be interested to know who that is. I don't want to know. I don't want to know until we've actually seen the final. I know that these guys
keep
are just
it a nice
warming
surprise.
Up again. Yeah. Keep it a nice surprise for the ending to see the real winner.
But it just goes to show the maneuverability of this Condogs. It's out-turning the Eagle.
Interesting. Yes.
And there we go.
Two Pirateer 1, right? Okay, so I wonder who that is. I wonder if that's
we had 2
ambassador
minutes left on over 2 minutes left on the clock there.
Yeah, so this is quite interesting as well. It's going to show the update screen. I think,
So
look at those
7
ranks,
kills,
32 and
assists.
33. That's quite interesting, because obviously it's been 3 days of constant play, and you can see that people up to level 32, level 34, level 34. It's just still quite close, though, as well.
Yeah.
Like, there are nobody that's, like, outranked. No one has just, not one station has been so high above the rest of them. I think that's quite an interesting thing to show, like, maybe the balance of players. So here we go.
Okay, so next map is Cluster Compound, which is meant to be like an old mining facility, as you can see there, set up in the asteroid cluster. And it comprises of a couple of arrays, and in the middle is just a big structure. There's a few tunnels through it. I think there's at least one tunnel through it, and there's just one power-up, which is the weapons power-up, and that's just on one end. There's loads of rocks to try and dance around. So it can be it's quite an open map, but as I say, there's lots of rocks to hide behind and try and lose your pursuers.
So is CQC something that you're going to be picking up as soon as you possibly can and getting involved with? I know beforehand, I know a lot of our core players, of course, love the core Elite Dangerous experience, which is that doing whatever you want to do and going out there, and they want those elements of the game improved. But as we have spoken to Sandro and Eddie and David over the last few days and reiterated these points over and over again, our company is growing larger and larger, working on all these different elements of the game at all different times. Of course, we've got Elite Dangerous Horizons coming soon, which has been worked on a whole group of people. But hey, we have a game starting right now, so I will.
Well, CQC, I don't think there's actually.
It doesn't.
As far as I know, there's nothing else like it out on the market. Just that fast, first-person spaceship combat.
The thing that's out there now, or playable on the GPP.
Well, as I say, on the market.
So here we go, we're following Pirateer, who did win the last round, but whether or not...
One thing with CQC is the weapons, or at least most of the weapons, the range is 1 kilometre.
Oh, interesting. It's within CQC.
So here we are flying with Pirateer, the winner of the warm-up match.
I can already feel a little bit of an excitement
through the tunnel there. Can't really tell if anyone was pursuing him through there.
I think that he thought he was pursuing somebody else. So
right, and we've swapped over to Mad Miola, who's actually currently in the lead with 1 kill. Didn't quite catch who he managed to clobber, but Two-Headed Onion is doing his best trying to get round him by flying through these tight
he's getting attacked from behind.
Holes through the structure. Mad Miola is in turn getting chased by Assured
Everyone
Wind.
is chasing everyone.
Everyone's just piling in through that gap there.
This looks amazing.
And that was Mad Miola going up in smoke. Assured Wind picked up a 50, and 2 Labian Eyes has got 2 quick kills, bagging him 200 points there. So and we are now with 2 Labian Eyes, which, and I'm not surprised, to be honest, that he bagged 2 quick kills, because the rapid cannon on hull it just wrecks, absolutely wrecks. They do.
Look, shorter range, though, I imagine it's going to do a lot less damage as you get nice and close up.
But if you're in range and your target's got no shields, it's as good as dead with those things. Them on a Condor is
using that line of sight breakage really well.
So now we're back with Mad Miola, and he was chasing around and didn't quite get out of the way in time there.
Yeah, these people are just sticking to each other. This is really interesting. They're really using that. So yesterday, I noticed that they weren't quite using that cover as much. Look at that turn.
Yeah.
This person
He's using his thrusters, really swinging it round there. Now we're on with the Condor. Whose Condor is that? Two Labian Eyes, who's currently the leader.
So two Pirateer. I wonder where Pirateer is on that board.
Pursuers after him there. And he's really trying to shake him off in that network of structure there.
Yeah, using all that network to a great advantage.
So, here they are. So it was two-headed onion, I think, chasing two Labian Eyes. And then Mad Miola is just taking him out.
Using that one power-up
Mad Miola is actually... See, this account has recently unlocked these heat beams. He's tracking heat beams. So they do quite good damage on the shields. But not only that, they just... Boom, they're gone.
Whoever's playing as Mad Miola, would you say that they're on a slightly unfair account?
Yeah, I've not had a chance to analyse the effect of these weapons and see whether it just melts things or whether it actually affects the heat.
I think that all, I know from working with Dan Davies and Jim Simpson, I know that those guys worked really, really hard to make sure all the weapons were balanced so that nobody gets too much of an advantage over anybody else. It's all about down to personal preference and having that customization.
Yeah. But seeing just how fast it took down the shields there, admittedly it was just a little Condor, so the shields are pretty much just a soap bubble waiting to be popped. However, it's... excuse me.
Oh yeah, sorry, you
it's all right, there we go.
So I can take over for a little while if you wish. Mad Miola is getting quite far ahead on with 550 points there. Two Labian Eyes following on 300. Only 4 minutes left to go, but I do think that time limit is definitely going to be beaten.
Mad Miola's just cranked up another one at 650. Oh, wow.
The thing that I've noticed about this, wow, there it is. Yeah, we didn't get to see the last goal. Mad Miola takes it with 750 points. Round of applause for Mad Miola. Congratulations. So I think what we're actually going to do in just a moment is cue the trailer of CQC and again get the winner, whoever that may be, up here to talk with us. So thank you so much again, Gareth. You've been absolutely amazing. You've been amazing this week. We really appreciate all the ambassadors' help, everything you've done. So cheers, and we'll see you just a moment after the trailer.
The Federation welcomes you to CQC, Closed Quarter Combat Championship.
Welcome back, everybody, and here with me, we don't have the winner, because actually, the best of the rest is Richard here. Richard came a very, very close second place, but one of our ambassadors, David, who I might bring up, there he is over there, give me a wave. If you can show the overall, the desk. Yeah, Dave, can you give us a wave there? There he is, David. Congratulations, David, for winning that. You can't beat our ambassadors, all right, but you can try, and you did get very close. So Richard, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you so much for coming along and playing CQC. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, really much. Yeah, I like this game mode. It's really fast combat, close quarter. I really love it, yeah.
You were doing an incredible job of using those tight, close quarters situations, which, what was the name of your, did you see the name of your commander?
Lavian.
Ah, Lavian, nice.
Lavian,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, we did see, like you said, he was second place. So you using those tight, small spaces to go fly around and between. What would you say is, when playing through CQC, what kind of tips, have you got any tips like to help people at home who might play?
Yeah, don't get in a firefight with
Okay.
many people. So you should just bail out, hide a little bit, and then you go in again, so you don't have the attention from the other guys.
Okay.
And you can shoot them from behind.
From behind.
So you can get the kills.
So you always do the sniping kills. You wait back.
A little bit, yeah.
Did you select your loadout then, or
Yes,
was that?
yeah.
Yeah, you did. So what did you go for?
The Condor and the burst cannon.
So what about the Condor and the burst cannon seemed effective to you?
Now the Condor is a nice little ship because it's very maneuverable and has high shields. And the burst cannon is quite good in this game mode because you don't need a lot of weapon energy.
Yeah.
So you can charge the other ones, the engine and the shields.
Yeah.
So you can have more durability.
Fantastic.
And yeah, the cannons pierce through shields and hull.
Yeah.
But it's a little hard to aim.
So is this the first time you played CQC, or have you been, you can be honest, have you been playing at home as well on the Xbox?
No, I don't have an Xbox.
You don't have an Xbox?
I play it on PC.
But you do, so you do know the game. You are, how many hours would you say you put into the game?
I don't really know. I played it a couple of hours, yeah.
A couple of hours?
Couple of weeks.
Oh, just a couple of weeks, a couple of casual weeks. That's amazing. Well, I do have a prize for you, but I don't have it with me right now because I forgot to bring it to the desk. Professional. So what I'm going to do is give it to you afterwards, but we have got, I think we've got a T-shirt for you, and we've also got what we gave away yesterday, which is one of those cards, one of those video cards.
Oh.
So you can start streaming Elite Dangerous for us. So
With
before you go
pleasure.
away, and before we show the CQC trailer one more time, I do want to ask, is there anywhere people can find you if they want to challenge you in game when CQC finally comes out for PC?
So PC, yeah, you can add me. It's Ty. T-R-Y-E.
T-R-Y-E, Commander
If you want,
Ty.
yeah, and if you want to challenge me,
send him a
it
message.
would be a pleasure. Yeah.
There you go, fantastic. Well, you've been absolutely amazing. And even though you didn't beat our ambassadors, you did come a very close second. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. I think we can show the CQC trailer just one more time, and then we'll be coming back and giving you another trivia question. But thanks very much again.
Thanks.
Hope you enjoy the game.
Yes.
The Federation welcomes you to CQC, Closed Quarter Combat Championship. Hoisting past the flag.
That was a really exciting match, and some amazing tips as well from Richard afterwards. Hopefully you were writing them down for when you finally get the chance to play. So just before we go away, I do have another trivia question for you. We've got ourselves, of course, it's all landing themed and planetary landings themed because of our announcement with Elite Dangerous Horizons. So the next question is, and remember, to enter you have to use the hashtag EDGC15, and after the break, around about 3 o'clock, we'll be coming back, and after that, we'll be announcing the winner of the exclusive Gamescom paint job that you can only get by answering these two questions. I say two, that's because we only have 2 questions left, 2 more to give away, and then at the very end, we of course have that amazing chance to name your own planet. But for now, the next question. This time we're over to Mars. What date did Curiosity, the rover, land on Mars? What date did Curiosity rover land on Mars? So we need the exact date, please, and the year as well. So if you answer that question, use the hashtag EDGC15. So we are here at Gamescom on the show floor. We've only got a few segments left for you, so make sure you get using that hashtag and answering our other question, which is if you could name a planet, what would you name your planet and why? And then you might actually get to name your own planet in the game. Because of Elite Dangerous Horizons is the big headline we're talking about here today. It is a whole season, a whole year of expansions that you will be getting for one price. A whole year of expansions, just starting with planetary landings. We had Eddie Simons here earlier in the week, and he was talking about how his favorite stuff is yet to come. The stuff he is most excited about is yet to be announced. So we've got some really, really cool stuff coming up. Talking about Eddie Simons, it is that time. In about 35 minutes' time, we are going to have Eddie Simons here. We are going to be answering your questions from the forums, but we do want to get some more in on Twitter as well. So if you're asking questions with hashtag EDGC15, we're going to quickly look through those 10 minutes before, pick a few out from there, as well as the ones we've already chosen from the forums. So thank you so much, guys, and thank you so much for watching so far. I've had an absolutely amazing time so far, and I hope you too, and I hope you've enjoyed it as well. So thank you, guys, and we'll see you after the break.